What's up, guys? This is Ben from Flippa here today with another one of our featured listings. Pretty excited for this one, primarily because this seller has a great history on our platform. He's always bringing exciting e-commerce businesses to us and making them available to people like you who are looking to acquire really fantastic opportunities, ways to own your future. The big thing that we'll go over is this gentleman, Gary. I mean, honestly, one of the nicest guys that I've met in my tenure at the company. He's kind of developed a system for advertising that just blows everybody else out of the water. And that obviously comes along with this sale. So without further ado, let's take a quick look at this listing on Flippa, and we'll kind of go through it a little bit and see if it's right for you. All right. So you can see right here, starting price about $80,000, still a month left. So it hasn't been up here too long. Already has 626 views and 24 watchers. So clearly a bit of love already real early in the game. So if it does intrigue you, as you've heard me say time and time again, start a conversation. Smash that contact seller button. That's the most important thing you can do. Read everything in the listing, jot down a list of some questions, a list of some comments, hit up the seller, start asking away. Do your due diligence. It's extremely important. And I'm sure Gary, right here from Ireland, with that 100% feedback across 9 transactions, is happy to help. We talk all the time. Great guy. I'd be happy to do business with him. Anyhow, let's jump to it. It's an e-com site, drop shipping, in the health and beauty niche. So we're basically selling a posture device of some sort. Maybe it's a few. I actually haven't visited the website myself, to be quite honest. I'll leave that one to you. But there is so much information in this listing itself that you can definitely get started. As you can see, it's young. It's only a few months old. But it's doing just gangbusters, $15,000 a month in net profit, which is just fabulous. And the numbers just going up on the traffic. You will see, the financials. So it's, this is obviously just based on those few months, but revenue and expenses not that different from each other. So there's actually, quite a bit to spend here to make that. I think he mentions below it's getting around 10% margins right now, though he mentions if you kind of slow down on trying to grow and keep it a little bit more flat, you'll be able to jump that to about 20% fairly easily. So let us go down there. You can see 67% traffic coming through social, 28% direct. That's all attributed to the sort of advertising that Gary is performing, which is a huge part of this acquisition. Also cool to see this is really global. UK, Germany, Ireland, South Africa, and the US. That's great to see. I mean, obviously the UK far away number one, but kind of tied for the second place nearly, really tied for third place for sure. So really love seeing those global sites, especially for something that's drop shipping. So that gives you millions and millions and millions of potential customers if you're able to serve the entire planet rather than just a small geography. Look, a few things here. I've mentioned it about 5 times already. I'm clearly excited about it. The best part of this, in my opinion, is you get to set some times up with Gary, with the seller, and talk about the ad campaigns that he is running, where he's getting return on ad spend of up to 10 plus even. So something that, I rarely see anything. Usually 3 to 4 is really solid. So 10 plus, it's atmospheric. So there's really a lot of value, especially if you're kind of new to the game and just kind of learning and could use a bit of a mentorship through the person that you're buying your business from. Really, really cool opportunity. Another thing that I point out, and this seller does tend to do this on his listings because he believes in them so firmly, is that he will actually cover the expenses, assuming you purchase this site, he will cover the expenses of Flippa's independent due diligence service, which is something you can find. Actually, I think if we scroll up here, there's probably a link. Yeah, so there's a link here on all of our listing pages. You can read more about that. It's actually a fairly pricey service, but it's well worth it. I mean, you get a document that's 20, 30 pages long with that really dives deep into what you're looking to buy. So the fact that he is willing to stand behind that and say, hey, if you want to buy this and run Flippa's due diligence service, I'll cover the cost because I believe in my site that much. So really cool here. I love to see that. Of course, evergreen product, everyone, myself included, should be sitting up a bit more straight. We're all trying to improve our process all the time. He's got a team of VAs on this, virtual assistants that pretty much run this for him. He's only spending a few hours a week on this, and those assistants, of course, can happily come along with the business if you are interested and need your own team. And they kind of know what to do. They know how to run this. They know how to deal with any issues with the supplier. They know how to deal with issues with marketing. So really fantastic. You're kind of acquiring an entire well-rounded business here, not just a website. Always good to see a few things where you can make improvements. SEO, a big one. He's done zero work in SEO. He's getting some traction for his actual brand name, but as far as just building a blog and kind of just filling out the blanks on the product pages so that you can start ranking on different ways. That's a great cheap way to get more audience. Then another interesting one is, I guess he's not really doing a lot of retargeting campaigns. He's saying 50,000 a month is lost to abandoned checkout, so big opportunity there. Overall, I mean, honestly, go through this. So much information, as you can see. As I've mentioned a couple times, the seller, really good guy. I speak with him regularly as he's always selling interesting stuff on our marketplace. So take a look and hit that contact seller button, start asking him questions, and see if this might be the way for you to own your future. Cheers, guys.